everybody, this is Tracy here for another edition of A View from Tracy's Point, and we are here to do a follow-up to Iyanla Fix My Life, Kidnapped at Birth. And if you guys have been following Iyanla, this whole saga of Iyanla and this young girl by the name of Kamaya Mobley, who was kidnapped from Jacksonville, Florida when she was, I believe, 8 hours old. She was kidnapped by a woman named Gloria Williams, and Gloria suffered a stillborn birth. They were saying miscarriage in the beginning, but she had actually gone full term and her baby died in the womb. And so she obviously was going through some kind of psychological trauma. And so she pretended to be a nurse and went into the 16-year-old girl, Shanara, I think her name is, went into her room and pretended to be a nurse and, befriended the girl and ended up kidnapping the baby. She named the baby Alexis. Moved to South Carolina or went home to South Carolina. I'm not sure if she was from South Carolina, but they ended up in South Carolina, which really is not far from Jacksonville. But anyway, about less than a month ago, Gloria Williams pled guilty to kidnapping and some other charge. She's facing 0 to 22 years in prison, and she will be sentenced in May. So the premise of Iyanla's show, which was actually recorded in September and just aired this past Saturday, was to basically help Kamaya deal with the aftermath of learning that she had been kidnapped and raised by this woman and now reunited with her birth parents. And it just appears to me to be a total culture shock, going from the lifestyle that has been presented to us that she had with the Gloria Williams lady to the lifestyle that she now has with her birth parents. And let's just be honest about it. It's all about classism, because the Gloria woman, I'm not sure what she did for a living, but from all accounts, she raised this girl, pretty much gave her the world on a silver platter, like gave her everything that she could. The girl longed for nothing. And Gloria was actually in a relationship with a guy named Charles Meningo, and he thought that Alexis, so Kamaya's name growing up was Alexis Kelly Meningo. So he thought that this was his child. He didn't know anything about the original baby being stillborn and all of this stuff. And so he raised her up until 2003 as his child. And then him and Gloria separated, went their separate ways. So one of the things that was so polarizing about the Iyanla episode, if you haven't watched it, is that Kamaya starts out as this really meek and docile little girl, who's traumatized, to a hood ratchet, let anything come out of her mouth, cuss Iyanla out from A to Z and back to A again. Like, it was just so crazy. And so it was kind of like, for me, a tug of war. Like, was the Alexis girl just how the media portrayed her, or was this girl ratchet all along? And I would just love to hear from some of her friends from when she was growing up and classmates to see if the real Kamaya is the person that we witnessed on Iyanla Saturday night, or if she has really been traumatized by this experience and that's why she's acting this way. So I was able to find a video of when all of this first went down last year, where the father, the kidnapped father, Charles Meningo, did an interview, and he was basically, saying that he was distraught and he was crying and everything. And then Kamaya went on Facebook and I guess read him for filth and said that he was an absentee father. He only paid like a $40 a week in child support. That's $160 a month, and her weave bundles is $290 a month. So I was just like, okay, she's been ratchet for a while. And Gloria, we need to have an interview with you. I need somebody to go into that prison in Duval County and interview Miss Gloria so we can get to the heart of the matter and the truth about this little girl and, like what's really going on with her. But the real reason that I'm doing this follow-up video is because one of my subscribers, we were in the chat on my last video where I recapped it, and she, was saying, "Oh, did you hear about the father did a Facebook Live video?" And I was like, "No, I didn't hear about it." But how can he defend her behavior? Like, her behavior was so off the chain that it didn't even make sense. So I did a little research for y'all, and I found I found 3 videos. So 2 of the videos were done prior to the show airing, and they were kind of like setting the stage of what was about to happen and let us know, like, don't be taken in, that they did all this editing and don't believe the hype. They were supposed to be going on a tour of talk shows. They're going to be on Ellen and all these shows. And I don't really watch those type of shows, but I did try to Google to see if they had been interviewed this week on any shows, and I haven't been able to find anything. So if you guys saw them being interviewed, put it down in the comments and let me know. And also in the first 2 clips, they're basically saying that Iyanla reported the rental car stolen, and I think I mentioned this, that the show actually was recorded in September. So it was during the time when there was, I guess, hurricane, because we were hit by Hurricane Irma, which was September 11th. So I'm thinking it was either that hurricane or Hurricane Maria, which came after Irma, like a week or so, the one that devastated Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. But they're saying that Iyanla reported that they had stolen the cars. They kicked them out. They were paying for them to stay at the hotel. They called the hotel and ended the, told them to check them out of the hotel rooms. And then they said that Kamaya had the rental car, that she had a rental car in her name, and that was the car they had driven to Iyanla's house. So then I'm sitting there saying, why was the girl flipping out if she had a car outside that was in her name that they had rented for her? And then you guys, when I talked about in my last recap about the after show that Iyanla did with her crew, remember I said that the one guy had a broke foot, the white guy. So they're saying that he came out of the house because he thought they still had the recording devices on them, the microphones, and that he slipped in a puddle, and that's how he broke his foot. So I guess they're trying to say that he didn't break his foot during the confrontation with Kamaya. He actually broke his foot running out of the house, trying to stop them from taking the recording equipment, which they claimed that they did not have. And it was just some other stuff. So it was the 2 short videos that were done before the show aired, a couple of days before the show aired. And then there was the video of them watching the show and then giving commentary and trying to explain to the audience exactly what was going on at each particular moment. And so they were basically saying that it was an editing job, that Iyanla's son actually threatened Kamaya, called her the B word, while Kamaya was cursing Iyanla out. And I would think that would be a natural response if somebody was talking to my mama, talking about she was going to stomp my mama and slap my mama and all this here. I probably would get up and say, but you got to go through me first. So I was like, what disappointed me about the video was that he went on and on and on talking about what Iyanla did, how they weren't prepared, how they had never seen Iyanla before they went on the show, just how they were treated and how the editing process went. And I'm like, who goes on a show on television without doing their research to find out what the show is about, to watch other episodes, to see exactly how things are going to go down? So he's like trying to play the victim, like they were unaware and they were taken advantage of, when homeboy, you grown enough to know that you need to do your research. And so it kind of got me in a place. And the reason this video is so long is not because I'm going to be talking for over an hour, but because since he kept saying that Iyanla edited their video, edited the show to put it in a favorable light, I decided to just post the entire video that they had. So if you guys want to, stick around and watch, to listen to his commentary and the wife's commentary and whoever this friend is, you can listen to it for yourself. It was a bit exhausting for me, but I did want to point out that I'm not really angry with him, because you have to meet people where you are. And had I known that these folks was from Duval County, because y'all know I'm from Florida, and they can get a little ratchet up there in Jacksonville. Like, I don't even want to talk about them because they might ride down here and try and jump on you, girl. But those folks is out of control up there in Jacksonville. So that in and of itself, Iyanla, you might have wanted to have left that alone, because they can't seem to let it go. They're trying to, and I hate when people get into that space where they can't let stuff go. It is one of the traits that I have that annoys people on my Facebook page, is because I say what I have to say in my original post. Like, that's my opinion. That's what I think. And then they'll get into the comments and start going back and forth like they think that they can change my mind. And I'm thinking, when I got to the point where I'm getting ready to post something for public consumption, that's pretty much what I think and what I believe. So why do I need to defend what I'm saying or what I'm doing? And so that's kind of like what they were doing. Like, they were trying to defend their behavior, defend their reaction. But at no point did he say, my daughter shouldn't have been acting like that. I wish she hadn't behaved that way. Like, if we had reacted a different way, we may have gotten a different outcome. His whole purpose was to try and make Iyanla look bad, say that they were unaware of what they were getting into. They said that the filming, that they were there for 3 or 4 days for this filming to take place. So of course, if the show was only an hour long, and I actually think that the show was going to be 2 days, so they would have had 2 hours, but because they left, we didn't get to see the second day. Because y'all know Iyanla would do 3 and 4 part episodes trying to help people out. And so, and I didn't recap the shows that she did last fall, but I have recapped seasons prior to that. You're going to go back and check them out. But basically, yeah, this just turned out to be a hot mess. I'm going to be interested to see what happens with the Gloria lady, what her sentence is going to be. I would love to see some kind of follow-up with Kamaya, because I just think that she is headed down the wrong path. And I don't know if she brought with her, maybe it's in your DNA to be hood, to be ratchet and cussing people out. So maybe it was in her DNA from her birth parents, but it never came out with the kidnapped parents, because they didn't take her to that point, and she pretty much was spoiled rotten and got what she wanted. And then I was interested to know where she headed to college, because all of this happened right after she graduated from high school. So were there plans for her to go to college? What was her hopes and dreams for the future? I would just like to know all of that stuff. And then I thought it was interesting that she was not there with the dad and the stepmom when they were watching the show. Oh, and then one more thing. The guy who was on the show with them, I thought was the mother's boyfriend, but it actually was Kamaya's boyfriend. And so I'm like, okay, so where she met him at? Was he the boyfriend in her kidnapped life, or is this some dude that she done picked up in her new life with her parents? So it's just a mess, and I just really pray for this girl and hope that she figure it out, that she work it out. I hope they're getting her the help that she needs. I wish the dad realized that he may not have liked the technique or the process that Iyanla was going through with the girl, but he isn't helping her by babying her and giving her what she wants and spoiling her, and acting like she can't do any wrong is not helping her. So I hope they all have a happy medium. I was telling the subscriber who brought up the video to me that this wasn't the first time that Iyanla's son has got up in the face of a guest about his mom. And I wish I could remember what show it was. In my mind, they were standing outside of a big white house on whatever episode it was when he got into, but it was with a male guest that he said disrespected his mom, but for the life of me, I can't remember what show it is. So Iyanla, you might want to get your son off the crew if he gonna be confronting, because he gonna mess around and hit somebody, and then you and On and Oprah, all y'all gonna be sued. So anyway, guys, just wanted to give that context to what this follow up is all about. And now I will play the videos and let me say my goodbyes right now. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the video. Rate the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, check out the videos that are going to follow, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you got a Facebook. Hey, they so petty. They so petty, man. They kicked us out the room earlier. They called in on the room earlier. Hey, on our way home, man, these people motherfucking called the rental car and stolen, man. You know what I'm talking about? We weren't trying to ride. I got my wife and my kids in the car. Why would I try to crash the car, man? Come on, man. What is this lady thinking about, man? Man, we miles away from home. What is she thinking about, man? I say, man, I was sliding good in the A, man. Thank you for the rental truck, because they ain't trying to wreck no rental truck. Matter of fact, tell you, I forgot one of the motherfucking receipts. Yeah. They didn't pay me for an outfit I had bought from down there, man. I forgot one of the receipts, man. Reality show shit, man. They trying to fuck up your life. And I had to put gas in coming back. Kamaya ain't crazy. All that shit y'all talking about, that ain't really was true. You know what I mean? So know what you talking about before you see this shit. It's gonna be end with March the 3rd. March the 3rd. Hey, watch the show. That whole act like it's a coming out party. It's fake. Because I had to run the truck. You know what I mean? I was sliding good. Thank you, Iyanla. Alright, we out there. Man, I don't understand this shit, man. Why don't she let these people know this shit fake, man? You know what I'm saying? She got these people up here doubting her. Hey, man, y'all, I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just as poor as y'all. I believe in that TV shit. I believe in that healing shit. All that stuff, man. I got a question now. All them stars went on there. Why the fuck y'all ain't warn me? Why y'all didn't tell me that shit was fake? Y'all doing all that motherfucking crying and rocking on each other's back and crying and falling all on the floor. Why y'all didn't tell me that's how the fuck you get paid, man? Maybe me and Kamaya would have been more compliant if y'all would have told us that shit. If y'all would have told that we would have had to come around and be saved and dipped in motherfucking water, we probably would have did better. This hoe want to wrap my daughter up in a damn pamper and rebirth her. How you gonna wrap a 19-year-old up like that, man? Gonna build a baby room and look like a little doll room, man. My daughter ain't going for that shit, man. I told that lady she wasn't going for that shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think that she the bad one, man? It's not real. It's reality TV. So if you really believe in reality TV, then you're a fool. You know what I mean? So just watch it March 3rd. You feel me? Because it's not true, but it's a good story. I mean, it look good. Hell, I'm looking at that motherfucker like I can't wait and I was there. It look good, man. But I'm just mad that she's just trying to flip that shit. Like, she just need to let people know at the end of, she need to put fine print, like what y'all just said ain't all the way true. I lied about half of this shit just to get y'all view. That's what the fuck should be at the bottom of it. You know what I'm talking about? Because, man, that shit is crazy, man. It's crazy. But, hey, you do your thing, lady. I'm gonna be down here doing my thing. Hell, you go, your show come on, I'm going live. We gonna talk together. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if I'm lying about anything, call me. Tell me about it. You got my Facebook number. Your producer sent me the video. You got my Facebook number. You got everything you need to get hold of me. If we lying about anything, the hotel room, the car, the money, any motherfucking thing about what you told my daughter and what you telling me, get at me. I don't have no problem about apologize. Let these people know, because I got enough people hating on me. I got enough people mad at me. I don't need nobody else mad at me about the shit you lying about. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me. Give me a call. Give me a ring. We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want me to come back on your show again? Hell no. You need to come on down here to my show. Come on down here to Bay Street, to my studio down here. You know what I'm saying? Visit us down here and we'll show you how we do it down here in Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I'm talking about? Man, peace out, man. She got enough of our time right now. Bitch ass. Yep. First, man, we gonna spend. Hey, man, explain it tomorrow. Look, I ain't gonna even drop. I don't know him to do this, but I got it first. I'm on live right now because I'm in here with Cuz in the studio. Listen, I got. We watching Iyanla Fix My Life right now, and I got Cuz. I don't know if y'all know who Cuz is. Y'all know I don't do this. I don't never do this. That's Cuz. What's up, Ken, folks? That's Cuz right there, man. Y'all don't know who that is. Y'all find out in a minute. Yeah, but check this out. If y'all watch Iyanla Fix My Life,
she is one big liar. Like,
lying ass.
Like, she a liar, for real. Like,
Hey, cuz.
we watching this right here.
She said we tried to steal the truck up, try to run the truck into the, steal the truck or something, right?
Man, hold on.
Tell her what the truck was.
Hold on. We're gonna rewind it real quick so y'all can understand what we talking about right now.
Like, I'm finna kill my damn self. What the hell wrong with man? I got my wife and kids in there.
Has created some tension between Kamaya's birth mother and Kamaya, and in some instances, Kamaya's father and Kamaya. He's a little more available and amenable. So what happened was, a week before the shoot, Kamaya's birth mother pulled out. And that was really the focus and the intention of our show, to help them heal their breakdown. So she came anyway, and we wanted to deal with her father and deal with her and just get some things clear for her, because she's kind of emotionally numb. But it's in her energy.
Man, you
it's in
trying
her
to put a
field.
pamp on
So I was really working with them and with her
She tried to put a pamp on her?
and
Man, she
getting
wants to
that
turn into a baby all
out so
over
that she
again.
can begin to establish relationships. And
Keep that hollering.
she's just very young. And since no one has dealt with her since the 2 years that she found out that she had been abducted at birth, and her whole life was a lie. Can you imagine that you find out today that your entire life, including your name, was a lie? So as I began to work with her on that, I think her emotional channels opened up, and she just didn't know how to deal with it. And her father couldn't contain her, nor could I.
And to that point, we saw something there that we've never seen on your show. I don't think she called you out your name.
Oh, called me out of my name many times. Very explosive, very violent. She challenged the security guard. She challenged the producer. She challenged me. As a matter of fact, my co-executive producer ended up having to follow them down the street because they threatened to run the rental car into a pole. And
Man, she lied.
That's all y'all. That's all you had to see right there. So now, I don't know if y'all know, but this car right here, you know what I mean?
Cuz, man, why
I had to run the truck the whole week we was down there. I was sliding through the A the whole time. So if y'all hear Iyanla, if you watching this, right?
I'm calling Cuz from the set, like, Cuz, man, this whole tripping out here, man. She trying to get us to argue out here, man. You might have to come get us. They ain't even want Cuz to know where we was, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all what, man. We gonna take, just to show she come out with this bull crap, we gonna tell y'all the truth, man. Cuz I can't take it. Is it little old me, man? Why is she doing this to me, man?
I don't know, but like I say, I was in the runner truck. I was sliding good. I appreciate Iyanla for the weekend I was sliding. You know what I mean? Because it was a nice truck. It was like a Tahoe. I mean, only thing about it, cuz made me put the gas back in there. And we still need that money because y'all ain't pay us yet.
They ain't pay us shit, man. They up there paying me by motherfucking receipts I spent over the motherfucking weekend, man. These people ain't giving me nothing. And look at her sitting up there cheesing like she helped somebody. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's messed up. So, hey, if you got a Facebook,
and they so petty, man. They kicked us out the room earlier. They called in on the room earlier. Hey, on our way home, man, these people motherfucking called the rental car and stolen, man. You know what I'm talking about? We weren't trying to ride. I got my wife and my kids in the car. Why would I try to crash the car, man? Come on, man. What is this lady thinking about, man?
Man,
we miles away from home. What is she thinking about, man?
I say, man, I was sliding good in the A, man. Thank you for the rental truck, because ain't try to wreck no rental truck.
Matter of fact, tell Iyanla I forgot one of the motherfucking receipts.
Yeah.
They need to pay me for an outfit I had bought from down there, man. I forgot one of the receipts, man.
Reality show shit, man. They try to fuck up your life. Don't let them fuck up your life. Kamaya ain't crazy. All that shit y'all talking about, that ain't really what's true. You know what I mean? So know what you talking about before you see this shit. It's gonna be airing March the 3rd.
March the 3rd.
Hey, watch the show.
That whole
just know
like
it ain't true.
Coming out party.
It's fake. Cause I had to run a truck. You know what I mean? I was sliding good. Thank you, Iyanla. All right, we got this.
I understand this chick, man.
Avoid, because feelings buried alive do not die. They corrupt and pollute the soul. Did you talk to your mom today? No. She's gonna call you. She should. What about your mother? Did you talk to her today? No. So you never asked her why she didn't come? Do you want to?
You curse so.
Do you know what you're walking through? You need your mom. You need somebody.
You call her.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you like her to be here?
I would.
I'll call her if you will admit to me that you need her to be okay with the fact that you are still in relationship with the woman that took you from her. I
admit
that I need my birth mother
I need my birth mother
to be okay with the fact
to be okay with the fact
that I love the woman.
that I love the woman.
See, what she trying to do is get her mad. She know that bother her. I know that bother her for her to be saying that out loud, that she know the kid out. But she just gonna keep rubbing it in her face, man. She's gonna keep doing it. I mean, why would I try to tear my child down and make me feel good? I just don't see no anger in that.
Coming up, she's gonna be in a relationship with her.
Why don't you want to start that relationship?
Well, then you're gonna lose your daughter.
Because now real quick, I don't know if y'all watched that first half, because that was the most fakest stuff you could have ever seen. I think you put a 19-year-old in a blanket and expect them to be normal. That ain't finna happen.
That's a 19-year-old, man. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't finna happen.
Approach her like that, trying to put her in no blanket.
But this chicken good.
Oh, they ain't seen the half, but and they still cutting it and everything, editing and all that other stuff.
There's a lot of editing going on.
But I guess that's. Did she really?
Well, Cub, what you gonna say to him, Cub? Cub, what you gonna say to him, Cub?
What's up, Ken folks out there? Y'all get it real right here.
That's really what she wanted to do.
If you really watching right now, Cuz, hey, we watching Iyanla right now, and all us.
Sharonda Johnson King says she thinks she's healing her.
We're gonna be in New York this weekend. I think we're gonna do Ellen,
Things that
and we got a whole bunch of more interviews.
That's true.
But we making this a positive situation, you hear me? It ain't nothing negative no more, you know what I mean? All that negativity, y'all can take that somewhere else.
Unusual to y'all, but real talk, she trying to help her come out her shell. I can tell.
We reading the comments at now. Bam on the cam, what's up,
That's
bud?
what she trying to do, help her come out her shell.
Oh, that's you know that ain't nothing, bro.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? You don't make her.
Hey, anytime with Doovin.
That's gonna push it deeper into
Anytime with Doovin. Hey, hit up Scooby. What's your favorite Scooby? Major Scooby. Hit up Major Scooby, bro, so you can set that shit up, bro. For real, for real.
Exactly. You got that right, Dallas Scott.
Oh, you don't lie everywhere, cuz it's live.
Kamaya seems
It's nothing but lie. Nothing but lie.
Gina, Maria, Scala, no, none of this was scripted.
That's the reason why we got kicked off the show, cause we wasn't going for this stuff they had going on. The way they was, way she wanted to portray this thing, like she wanted to bring problem in where it wasn't problem. She wanted me to argue with her. She wanted me to chastise her, and we just went to go get along. Like we actually went to go and make a relationship with each other. Star Mama, Stenara, she backed out at the last minute. Not that she didn't mean well. I'm not taking nothing from her. Not that she didn't mean well, but things came up for her till she didn't make it. But we went on ahead to try to get healing. We actually went. I never seen this show. I never met this lady before and none of that type of stuff. But the way they came at us to do this type of thing was like we it ain't just in us to do that. We wasn't actors like that. What actually hurt us the most, we believed that what they were saying was true. We actually believed that this lady was gonna help us.
All right, we back to
Let's see
it.
what she got to say. That's me up there nowadays. Hey, what's up, Craig?
Hey, cut it up, cut it back up.
And for 18 years, her mother and father had no clue if their daughter was even still alive.
With her mother and grandmother offering comfort, 16-year-old Shanara Mobley is reliving Friday afternoon again and again.
Please, where's my baby? I want to say 10 years old, but I have better. That's my first child.
I attempted to reach out to Kamaya's birth mother, who initially contacted us. But in the end, she opted not to participate. So now I will speak with Craig, the man who was robbed of his right to be Kamaya's daddy, to get his perspective. I I have to really acknowledge you. I'm so aware of so many men who walk away from their children. And here your child was taken. And 18 years later, you still show up for her.
I believe even after 18 years, it's still my job to be a father, so.
Now you call her Kamaya. See, I call her baby girl because this child is in the midst of such an incredible identity crisis. When did you name her? Or how did she get named?
Kamaya was named by my sister and her mother, Shanara.
So you and her mom were in relationship for a long time?
For about 2 years. I didn't find out that she was 16 until the baby was born.
Hey, now you see how they just
She was 16 when she had and lost
You
Kamaya.
see how they just
And although Shanara
jumped
is
to a
not
whole
here,
nother
I can
motherfucking
imagine
conversation.
that some part of her is most likely stuck at 16. In fact, she may be a hurt little girl who has been reunited with her hurt little girl, mother and daughter who are strangers. Why isn't her birth mother here? Why isn't she here?
She thought we was gonna be this family.
Oh, man.
She mad at her because she called her the glory. She
I'm
called
talking
the
about they
kid
just
out
cutting
her mother.
in, like they cutting.
You know, that's not important to me. Like,
Look how they doing my conversation.
How important it is to her. She loves the woman that
But they should have been
raised her.
DJ.
you know.
But they just their opponent my shit just did.
Is going to be learning how to be okay with that.
Oh my
She
goodness.
loves this woman.
Yeah.
And that she's going to be in relationship with her.
I feel what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But I'm trying to stop that relationship.
Well, then you're going to lose your daughter.
So bad.
Sometimes I wonder, does she know what I've been through?
But you know what? I expect that anyway.
She ain't psychic. She can't read your
I
mind.
expect that anyway.
She can't even read your eyes like I do.
I can't. It was like I needed somebody else to tell her. I couldn't tell her.
You have to, Daddy. See, here's what she's got to choose. And this is what you're denying her. She may choose to still be in relationship with Gloria. But she has to understand why you have an issue with it. She needs to understand that she's going to be in relationship with the woman who caused her father personal hurt and pain. That she may still choose to be in relationship with her, but she's got to do it with all the facts. All of the facts. Craig is terrified of losing his daughter again, but the person upstairs is not the baby who got
Hey, what's
stolen
up,
19
Don?
years
What's up,
ago.
baby?
She's a woman.
Man, these people good how they edit.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Don. Hey.
Everyone in this family
They good how they
Oh
edit.
my
and
goodness.
They good.
afraid. Let's start easy. Let's start with you writing on here what you know about her, what you know about her, and what you feel about her. Let's start there. We'll have to do nothing else. We'll figure this other stuff out. This
Boy, check this out, boy. They cut me so bad, man. They must let me make a whole sentence, boy. They chopped my words up so bad, boy. God damn.
To participate so that I can get a full picture of the person they think they know. Oh, you got your book. I had a long talk with your dad. Here was the question I asked him. I said, tell me what you know about her. I love when daddies talk about their daughters. Outspoken. Did he get that one right?
Yeah.
And you've known this man, what, 10 months?
He's right, though.
What kind of shit is that? Hold on.
Did you learn to be outspoken?
I think I did. I don't know. I don't think I was taught that.
Really?
She does so wasn't taught that. She just like the rest of her brothers and sisters.
Why do you I think?
Because he can't navigate you still being in relationship with your mom.
Bro, really?
You and him are
Doing it with the
related.
remote.
You're building a relationship.
Don't move. Don't worry.
You and your mom have a relationship.
And she trying to get her to think I'm mad with her because she like Gloria.
She wants to be loved for who she is. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, so then who are you? Alexis or Kamaya? Because he told me all of these things about Kamaya. Not a clue.
Hell no, that ain't what's my handwriting.
Kamaya's birthday.
I ain't write that.
Been having a fantasy relationship.
I didn't say he ain't even right that. They do.
What the fuck?
Seeing what
God damn, what's my motherfucking handwriting?
dreaming of The problem is, Kamaya didn't exist for those 19 years. Alexis did. But they don't know.
That's my writing right now.
Oh my, doing this shit, bro.
Neither does
Trust
Kamaya.
it's got to be over there, bro. Don't mess with nothing over there, bro, right now.
I wonder if he knows this. These are your words. Read this.
Okay, my relationship with my biological mother is a roller coaster. Like today, she's in a good mood, but 2 days from now, she'll probably block me or something, get mad about something she'll see on Facebook.
But what are some of the things that she sees that upsets her?
I put pictures of me and my mom on there, stuff like that.
Instead of getting to know the real Kamaya, both Shannara and Craig have been holding on to the pain of the abduction, which is blinding them to the reality of the young woman who returned to them. Let me tell you what I see. Let down dead.
Now, why would you tell her that, though, man? Come on, man. Now she better try to make her mad.
But in here, and in here, and when it gets hard, you're lonely. In part because that's how you set it up. I ain't known you 12 hours. And it concerns me that the people in your life ain't addressing half of that. See, who got taken from that hospital was Kamaya. But who's sitting before me on this bed is someone named Alexis. So I'm trying to figure out who's going to emerge from this process. Because my concern is you're trying to be both. And you can't. I'm going to keep her here tonight because she has got to speak what she's feeling. If you call your dad and your boyfriend, probably not going to get them because I told them don't answer the phone.
Did I tell you that I was not
told
seeing
you
you?
that
None of that is on the board.
See, she told my daughter. Now, my daughter has just got
Cut it
killed.
down, bro. Cut it down. Cut it
All
down.
the things
Check
you
it out,
do
right?
to get a good
First
night's
of all,
sleep.
That's the first
First
step.
of all, check it out, though. First of all, check it out. Check it out. They chopped up so much of my words, man, to it's a shame, man. They didn't give me a full sentence in what I said. I'm talking about if anybody was listening to that, I don't know what y'all got at the part that she interviewed me on that part. They chopped it up so bad. But what you can see, what she's starting to do is she's trying to turn me and my daughter against each other so she can get some action and stuff going on with on her show, you know what I'm saying? So what you finna start doing is seeing her emails telling my daughter, talking about staying there. How you gonna try to tell a person that been kidnapped for 19 years, that's supposed to be so traumatized and angry and everything, why would you try to make them stay at a house that you don't even, you got men walking around there, you know what I'm saying, people you don't even must know in a whole nother city. You want to convince me and my daughter for her to stay so you can be in your little cultural type healing type of thing you had going on and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about to turn into and all this. But as I can see, they're not going to show you much because they chop, boy. Whoever they editor is should be a DJ. Because, boy, he chopped the hell out that scene about me. You know what I'm saying? Based on the thing I did say that, I still love my baby mama. She couldn't make it like I told y'all before because things had came up. Kamaya don't have all that anger and stuff. One thing about Kamaya, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. Y'all think she all crazy and all this. Sometimes I got to tell her to turn down. She be like, "Daddy, turn down for what?" You know what I'm saying? She be happy. My daughter's a person that just she see the problem. She just don't dwell on it. She move on. She's strong. And I tell y'all, man, if anybody, I'm afraid to say that, if anybody got kidnapped, man, she is the perfect example from a comeback person of it. I promise you. That's why I'm on TV right now. You know what I'm saying?
Haley have to say, if we go on that show, you have to be open to changing criticism. It's a limit to how much criticism, and I won't even call it criticism, because once the line is crossed, it goes from criticism to just being rude.
Remember what I said. We went there for help. We actually went because we believe, like y'all believe, by Iyanla, all this old type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting paid nothing or none of that type of stuff. Hell, I spent my money while we was there. You know what I mean? I looked at it as a time for me to spend more time with my daughter out of town together. That's basically what I seen out of it. I didn't think she was going to fix our life anyway. Cause we always felt like if our life was going to get fixed, we were going to do it ourselves. But we thought like getting counseling, that's what we was going to go to do, to get counseling, to get help to fix this right here. But see, me, I'm also looking at it as a time for me to get closer to my daughter. That's all I did. I would have went to space with her. That's what she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't plan for this right here. They told me this is what they wanted to do, and hell, I was with it. I would have did anything. You know what I'm saying? But so happened we went out there. I went out there with the open mind to get healed, all that type of stuff. But hey, this is what it turned out to.
Somebody said, did you guys leave before they told Kamaya? They wanted us to,
No,
but we didn't.
No, we didn't. We stayed in the backyard. I knew she was coming. I knew she was gonna get up out of there. I knew she would come. They kicked her out. They want to lock us outside the house. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even want. We came back in and sat in the living room because we knew that she was gonna be coming. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't gonna stay there. She told me she was gonna go up there and tell her that we was gone. I told her no, don't do it. I've been telling that lady from the time we got there that was not gonna work. And hell, I was not gonna let my daughter stay nowhere overnight. And I just got my goddamn daughter back. Man, what kind of person y'all think I am? You know what I'm saying? That's part of the show they ain't gonna show you. But I guess we'll get back to the
we back to it.
That's us waiting in the backyard right now.
Have shown up for the process. They are simply not equipped to handle the fear and pain that their beloved seems to be suffering in silence. Acknowledgement is an essential step towards healing. There is still a lot of work to do, starting with those closest to her. You lost Kamaya. Right. Who you found was Alexis. Do you know the difference between the two? But to me, she the same person. No, baby. Because you've been in a relationship in your mind with Kamaya for 18 years. And it has nothing to do with the reality of who she is. Everybody wants to keep her happy and make her comfortable. And she needs some guidance. She's lost. You are the one, Daddy, who has to give her permission to fix.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. She wasn't sitting there talking the whole time. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't sitting. We was talking about it too. She wasn't sitting there talking the whole time. You know what I mean? But what I was saying is, I don't care. It can be Alexis, Kamaya. She's still my daughter. That's what I mean by one person, man. You know what I mean? She can have as many names she wants to. I told you, call her Julio. She's still my daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see it.
The devastation of what she's going through.
Like, what the fuck?
And she won't do that. If she thinks that it's going to hurt you for her to weep over Gloria, you have to give her permission to heal and feel the trauma. And you've got to be there to catch her when she falls, because her mother has chosen not to. And she has needs that you can't even imagine. I gave her time. That girl is in trouble, and time ain't what she needs. She needs truth. She needs support. She needs therapy. I need y'all's help. I gotta do one or two things.
Rip the whole head off.
I either have to trigger her up, make her mad at me.
For what?
So that she'll speak what she's feeling. Or I have to break her down. Meaning,
now this is 19-year-old
in a
damaged
situation
young female.
where her heart breaks. I'm gonna keep her here tonight.
Why would we want to do that?
Because I gotta get her still enough to stir her up inside so that she can begin to identify what's going on in her. And I'm gonna ask you and you and you that when she calls, go over.
Oh, they cutting this in, everybody. I'm telling this lady it's not gonna work. I'm telling her.
I'm telling you what
I'm
you
telling
need.
this lady it's not
Telling you
gonna
how
work.
to do
They
this.
cutting that shit right there. They
You
cutting.
can't
I'm
think
telling
that she's
this
gonna
lady.
think you abandoned
Hell
her
no.
and she's not there. You know what this is. She's getting ready to go into surgery, and you can't go with her.
Bitch, she ain't going to surgery.
What if you wrong?
What if? What do we have to lose?
My daughter, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, what?
I guess we'll try, Liv. We'll
What
try.
are you gonna try?
I'm not going to answer your phone.
When Kamaya calls you.
When Kamaya calls.
Kamaya's father is terrified of losing his daughter again. I really do get that. But there is something bubbling up under Kamaya's quiet, numb exterior, something that those around her can't or won't see. In order to support Kamaya and learning how to express her feelings, we have to first get to them. And that can be difficult when dealing with someone so young. She may not have the capacity to receive the lesson, but if we do not try, there's no hope for healing. I brought you a nightgown because I'm going to keep you in the womb tonight.
What?
I'm going to keep you in the womb tonight.
What does that mean?
I'm going to keep you in here tonight.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
By myself?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about this. I'm not comfortable.
I didn't say you had to be comfortable, nor am I forcing you. I'm saying
I
that you're
didn't
in a
see all this
process,
part
and this
right
is
here.
the next step of the process. Surrender to the process.
And she telling her no.
You
I
didn't
didn't
get to
see all
choose
this.
when Gloria came and snatched you out of your mother's arms. You can get to choose when they were lying to you all your life.
You
about
sound like
who
the
you
devil.
were.
I'm talking about,
You
man,
can
what
get
the
to choose
fuck?
your name. You can choose to stay here, or you can choose to leave. But what I'm offering you is an opportunity to make a choice for your healing. Because who you were raised to be is not who you are.
Boy, I know my baby.
Choose
I
for
see
your
that look in her
highest
eyes.
good,
I know what
whatever
that
that
means.
is.
I see that look in her eyes.
And if you call your dad and your boyfriend, you're probably not gonna get them.
Why?
Because I told them don't answer the phone.
I mean, no, yeah.
Take a breath.
I understand, but no, I need them to come get me.
This was
I gave them an assignment for tonight. And while you're doing your assignment, they're going to be doing theirs.
No, if he doesn't come get me, we're gonna have a problem.
Well, your problem is with me, not with him.
Okay, well, you tell him to come
That's
get me.
kidnapping all over. I didn't know all this
I
right
gave
here.
him an assignment.
He doesn't pick up this phone. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a problem. I'll put you in his face. I'm not having it. I'm really not.
See, none of that is on here.
Oh yeah, I will flip.
None of that is on here. The people, the adults in your life.
I will flip.
Yeah, none of that you just did is on. Why isn't that on there?
Did you tell them that you just gave me
Why
an option? You
isn't
said
that-
you can leave or you can stay. You can leave. You want to stay.
I gave them an assignment.
Hell, we're not doing this.
I gave you an assignment.
We're not doing this. She told us we're not picking up this phone.
Kamaya has spent all day telling me she has no feelings, but the anger on display here is not about my request for her to stay.
What it is?
That is the hurt and betrayal she's been hiding. Betrayal that comes from living a life built on secrets and lies.
I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face.
Nah, if y'all sitting here watching this show like we watching this show, y'all gotta ask yourself, if somebody lies to you, is that a tactic to healing? I mean, I'm just saying, everybody saying that Iyanla doing was right, but a tactic to healing is lying to you? Come on, man, that ain't
even
true
want to see
healing.
that part,
But if you still feel like Iyanla doing what she supposed to do, then you an ass.
How you gonna try to kidnap a already been kidnapped child? Like, why would you? I didn't even must know she told her that. You know, certain things we was agreeing to. You know what I'm
She
saying?
definitely pushed her to that point.
They had
She
ice on the
definitely
lead, but we
did. She
didn't.
definitely did.
We stayed out in the
Right.
backyard until we went into the building. But I don't know. Like I said, I
It
didn't
ain't
even
right.
see that part. I didn't know that.
That ain't right. But you know, it's all good because you
Any
can't play with
question,
people's
any question,
lives.
whatever. Y'all want?
Hollywood will do anything for $1. You know what I mean? Best believe they ain't getting nothing out this. You know what I mean? But the support from y'all gonna make them keep going.
And see, what's in her is that zero tolerance, that attitude. That ain't just Kamaya. That's in all my kids, all that type of stuff. Like, we'll play along for a certain extent, but, you know, I can see where it changed that, too. I would have never made her do that, man. I would have never made her. Come on, man.
Hey, on a positive note, Cuz started a radio station, Hot 95 Radio. Y'all go download his app on the Android or the Hot 95 Radio. Y'all see the...
She thought, you know what I'm saying? She thought about what the lady was trying to tell her, what she was trying to do. So she got out of it early.
Oh, yeah, do Hot 95 Radio. Do hot95radio.com. Go look it up. That's Cuz. Businessman. This ain't even nothing. Cuz got business down after this, so...
But I do want y'all to see, too, like I said, I just want y'all to see, too, how they chop and screw some of this stuff to make my daughter look bad. That's only part of what this lady did. Y'all need to imagine all the in-between stuff, because we was there for like 3-4 days. So imagine all the stuff they had filmed out, you know, trying to put into this little 45-minute hour little thing they got. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want y'all to see how they chopped and screwed it up, how this stuff ain't real. It's only for ratings and all that. And I guess, you know, we kind of helping out, making you a big comeback for your city. I wonder how many people going to watch your next show. You know what I'm saying?
No, how many people going to watch your show? Because you're going to tell them the truth.
Hey, Mom. Hey, how you doing, Mom? We must love you, Mom. I'm trying to keep my mouth right, Mom. I know you out there watching. We love you, Mom. But, yeah, though, I don't know, man.
Iyanla methods don't change by this. You agree to do the show because we thought we were going to get some type
of... The reason
healing.
why I agreed to do the show, like I said, I never seen it before. It was nowhere in the deal she's supposed to stay over. It ain't nowhere in the deal that we supposed to be. I mean, you know, for her son to to cuss us out.
I mean, she was just too much, Z, for real.
It wasn't none of that in the deal. We went out there to get healing, but the method that she was using wasn't for us. I put it that way. Maybe you can take it what she had going on, but the method she was using, it ain't for us. I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised to leave my children somewhere I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They bad, but I love them to death. You know what I mean?
Somebody say, if that's help, then I would say sick. Somebody say...
Nah, it wasn't no Jerry Springer type of show. We ain't going on Jerry Springer. I'm alright. I'm telling you, I feel you. Their relationship is beautiful.
Your baby does not look
beautiful.
Bad. She is hurting and you are hurting.
They asked on how your relationship with Kamaya is over here.
Oh, my relationship with Kamaya? Oh, we good. Matter of fact, I supposed to be calling her anyway. I'm gonna find one of these phones that ain't got live on it, and we're gonna call her and we're gonna holler at her. You know what I'm talking about? She out there. Kamaya, say hey to these people for me, man.
I know you on somebody live watching.
Yeah, I know you watching. You stay on your phone. Better say hey again or something. Say hey to these people. I'm gonna call you nobody. Call me something. Call me on one of these phones.
All right, it's coming back
Look,
on.
Craig Jr., I'm proud of you, my nigga.
Coming back on.
Kamaya, you don't have to make this hard. See, nobody put disrespectful on the board. Nobody put rude on the board.
You put me in a position to be disrespectful. Because did I not tell you that I was not staying here? So you don't tell him not to pick up his phone for me.
I didn't tell him.
You just said he had to
said that you're
leaving.
I said but your upset is not with him. He has an assignment.
No.
Your upset
He
is
doesn't
with
listen.
me.
He listens to me. At the end of the day, so at the end of the day, you said that you just got in at the end of the day.
And like she was trying to turn her against her boyfriend.
Yelling at me. She's yelling at the woman who abducted her.
No, she's yelling at you.
Into her life. She's yelling at the mother who led her to this healing path, only to abandon her at the last minute. She's yelling at her father who doesn't want to hear.
We sitting up there waiting on Kamaya to come. We know she coming.
The woman who raised
it's nighttime. We know she coming. Listening. I'm waiting on her to come.
Done her best to try and mask her grief and her rage. But this is what happens when feelings of this magnitude are allowed to sit.
We waiting on her to come.
You gave me a choice, so you don't tell my ride, the people I rode with.
ride. That's not your ride. That's a man who loves you. That's a man who loves you and respects you. That's what we need to see.
That's what the fuck get you raped.
So,
you feel good doing that to a 19-year-old. You feel real good doing that to a 19-year-old.
Do you know that?
That's going through what she's going through.
So, my thing is, since everybody's been sitting around today telling me they don't have no feelings, where did these feelings come from? The stuff that you all wrote on the hearts about her, you wrote smart, you wrote nice, you wrote caring, you wrote loving. Nobody wrote disrespectful, explosive, enraged. Nobody wrote any of that. You never seen it. But how did I walk in here and know it was there and y'all are with her and loving on her and don't know? Because, Daddy, that's what's going to hurt her. This baby here is a ticking time bomb. But now, if it wasn't me, and we weren't here, or when she does that in the street or the supermarket or college or wherever, you got a problem. Now she's got to deal with it. Not you, not you, not you. She's got to deal with it.
The baby look like
she
what? Baby look like she about to whoop
she
that.
don't have feelings. Oh, she got feelings.
And they cutting it so much, like, they ain't even showing nothing we said. Like, y'all think we just sat there and look crazy in different directions the whole time. I'm like, let me go get my baby, man.
This is an opportunity for Craig to stand up and give his daughter the support and guidance she needs to move past rage into healing. Your father wants to see you. Your father wants to see you. Your father wants to see you.
I don't even know why she's sitting there
Amaya,
talking to me now.
your father.
What the f*** they don't get? Stop talking to me. What the f*** is your problem, bitch?
Father wants to know.
Where?
Father.
Where?
Come here.
No, I'm not staying here. No, bitch, I'm gone. Daddy, I'm about to get the f*** out of here. I'm not doing this to these people. I'm not doing it. I'll curse this bitch out. I'm not just one of them. I'm not doing it. They gonna tell me I'm gonna stay here and go tell Swerve.
No. I said it was your choice.
Swerve, no,
I said it was your choice.
Tell this old bitch she'll get slapped. Can you please let her know that? Can you? I done slapped bigger bitches for less than that. Come on, I don't argue with bitches. I slap bitches.
Put this on the board.
Cause he ain't never seen this side. He never had to see this side.
Why not?
Exactly. Cause
who you are.
gonna tell me? I'm gonna stay somewhere.
I can't do nothing but let her sell out. I know what the fuck she was talking about. I can't do nothing but let her sell out. She's 19 years old. I can't help but let her sell out.
So that they were doing tonight. And if she called, they would not answer the phone. Isn't that the assignment I gave you?
So why would you make it so that I can't leave? Big man looking ass bitch.
This is a problem. Yeah, but that's what I'm here for. That's what. Listen to me. All
You see how they cut
me?
me?
Saying to your daughter, what do you feel? No, I'm not. But I'm not. The words don't bother me.
She gonna grab my hand.
Is that that's inside of her, and nobody is addressing it, Daddy. That's what bothers me.
Don't nobody address the bitch you get hit. How about that? How about that? Calm your body down, guard. I'm out. I do to you, dumbass bitch.
I'm done.
Dumbass bitch.
I am complete.
No, they ain't even show it. They ain't even show it.
When you just have to let go. I don't have to fight.
They don't know why they kicking us out. They don't know why they kicking us out, y'all.
They don't have the skills and the tools.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all why they kicked us out now. Alright, right after that, when my daughter was saying ugly ass bitch, her son was a cameraman. Her son, he said, don't be calling my mama no bitch. I said,
he said, you're not gonna call my mama.
Turn it down. We'll tell y'all something why they started kicking us out.
What he said was, you're not gonna keep calling my mama a bitch or I'm gonna beat your ass. That's what he said.
And when he said that right there, I flipped over the little table that I front and me and him finna go at it, you know what I'm saying? Security came in, me, Irvin, my daughter, all us, we don't rush, they man, you know, I guess the hood don't came out of us, you know what I'm saying? Cause he had don't say something to my daughter. I told him don't say nothing else to my daughter. Me and him got into it. Her son was a cameraman. He 40-some years old, talking about he don't be in the prison and all this old stuff and how he in the black religion and all this old type of stuff, but yet and still, he can't don't cuss out to say something, you know what I'm saying, to my daughter by saying something to his mama. I didn't even know it was her son until he had don't came out his mouth and said it after my daughter and Iyanla was arguing. You know what I'm saying? Her son had said something to my daughter. I said something to him. Me and him getting ready to fight. Security came. Security like, please, man, don't fight in here, man. I don't want to take you to jail. Y'all, let's come on out there. All us spending, I ain't gonna lie, man. We one family, man. We would not separate each other, none of that, man. I don't care what problem we had went through in the past. All of us was going head first, going in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they was, you know what I'm saying, for what he said about Kamaya. That's the reason why they kicked us out in the rain. They ain't give us no umbrella or nothing. We was in the rain. They put us out of the mansion. You know what I'm saying? As we was going out in the mansion, they locked the door because they didn't want us to go back in there. They were trying to say they was afraid that we was going to hurt them or hurt somebody in there. So they locked us out. Me, my wife, Kamaya, and Irvin, they locked us out in the rain. We was getting rained on. We ran to the car. When we got in the car, here come her producer running behind us. He telling me he don't hurt his foot. He fell in a puddle because he thought that we had a microphone that, you know what I'm saying, one of their microphones or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even much driving that night. You know what I'm saying? My daughter Kamaya had a rental car. We was riding in her rental car that night. You know what I'm saying? But he come down there and he like, y'all sure y'all ain't got the microphone? He wanted to make sure I ain't have it on me. I'm like, man, what I'm do with the microphone? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, ain't even in that type of stuff. But anyway, man, so other than that, they had left. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get on back to the show, man. Y'all got ask me any questions, man. These people, I hope y'all get y'all money worth.
So they have chosen to leave. I was hoping they would be here today to meet my guest, Carlina White, who was also kidnapped at birth, stolen, right out of the hospital, and raised by her abductor, just like Kamaya. And although Kamaya isn't here to receive it, my prayer is that the knowledge Carlina possesses.
And let me tell you something, man. No, we don't even hear about that. So let me tell you something else, man. It's like this right here too. You know what I'm saying? That next day we was at the hotel, they asked me, did we want to come back? I told them only way I come back if I be able to bring some of my security with me. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, no, because it might be all this right there so everybody can go home. You know what I'm saying? We both been going home that next day. That same day, you know what I'm saying? They canceled the hotel room, so we had to leave early. You know what I'm saying? Which we had no problem with that. I've been spending my money down here since we got down here anyway. You know what I'm saying? Then on our way coming home, these people don't call the rental car truck in stolen. You know what I'm talking about? In the middle of a hurricane. In the middle of a hurricane at that. They don't call the rental car stolen. You know what I mean? So they took it real petty after that. You know what I'm talking about? So, any questions, man? Because, you know, I'm about to do this thing. Man, these people don't make me mad. I'm about to do this. Any questions? What we got? Any questions? Anybody want to know anything about this right here?
Okay, now what do? You got your biological parents over here. Now you see them. You don't have a relationship with them. You don't really know them. And you got your mom.
Hey, so download this Hot 95 app. Tomorrow he will be going live on his radio station, hot95.com. We finna end this. We finna end it. Cause you got anything else you want to say before we close this out, man? Cause we done seen what we need to see.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you got a couple of people that disagree with you, but
you know, everybody got their opinion. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
everybody
each his
can
own,
say,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm just like y'all, man. Hey, man, I'm just like y'all. I don't get paid off this and that, man. I'm just, you know, interact. This really one of my second time going live. You know what I'm saying?
Just know, before you judge somebody else, you still got to be judged.
Vice versa, name my company, man.
So
just like you.
Don't be quick to judge somebody if you don't.